Hey, everybody! Welcome to the Stinky and Bunny Online. I'm your host, Stinky, and right over there is my good pal,
Bunny!
Hey, Bunny, how you doing today?
So good, so good.
Oh, good to hear, good to hear. We're just a little delayed here getting this thing started, but whatever, you know? It is what it is.
It is
cheers
what
to
it
you, buddy.
is. That's the chant of a nation right now. It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's the whole world. Is like, oh yeah, it is what it is. Great. Let's see. Well, let's just see if we have people here first before we decide if we need to do a show. Oh yeah, we do. We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's do our theme song then. Might as well.
Oh, let's.
Boom. All right. Here we go.
Kaboomies. Here we go. 1, 2.
I'm Stinky.
I'm Bunny. And we are
really funny.
And
this is
our show.
All right.
Nailed
That was
it.
okay. I think the time was a bit off, but whatever.
That was in our top 7.
We'll blame that on the delay of the internet.
The internet. Blame it on the internet.
No, I'm excited today.
About the show?
Yeah.
Oh
about
my
the show.
God.
Because we got some guests
No.
here.
No.
Yeah, we do. We got John Towsen, Kris Chung, and Matthew Morgan. They're gonna join us here in a second, Bunny.
That's pretty cool. I thought we were running out of humans we knew.
I know. Well, no, but we're stepping it up a bit even. Really, I think. I don't know. Nothing about our last guests. You know, they're great too. But,
Yeah, they were great.
Hey, do you have one of these on you?
I don't have any right now because I sent them out to our patrons.
Oh, you're out already. Great.
Oh, yeah.
If you want one of these, oh, there we go. Stinky and Bunny masks mailed out to you. The pink, we got white, we got blue. You go ahead and sign up to be one of our patrons at patreon.com/stinkyandbunny. And we'll send you one of those masks. And you can come to the after party too. Huh?
That's right. And you know, Stinky, I don't have those masks, but I do have some new merch over here.
Oh, what are you working on?
Doop, dap, deepity dang. Look at these action figures. These are the thing. A doop, dap, deep, dap, deepity dang. Stinky Bunny action figures.
Oh, let's look at them. Oh, how come? Wait. Oh, make me hit you now.
Take a good look at this. That's Stinky. That's Stinky. And that's Bunny.
Whoa, we're getting big into the merch now. Like,
yeah, we're in the merch zone.
Yeah, that's let us know if you want one of those. And we'll figure out what we're gonna do with them. Because right now we just made them, but we don't know how we're gonna get them to people yet.
Yeah. Tell your friends about them too.
You know what, Bunny?
What?
We should probably meet our guests.
Meet our guests. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. First up here.
Yeah.
He's a native New Yorker. He's
New York.
Yeah. Now I have to take it back again, Bunny. You interrupted me.
Sorry. Go back.
All right. We'll rewind that. A native New Yorker.
New York.
Yeah. Can I do this?
Yeah, right? Of course. Gosh, do it. Gosh.
All right. A native New Yorker. He's been a child television actor, a touring clown, an author, a college professor, and a director and teacher of physical comedy in the United States and Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Mr. John Towsen.
Yay!
Hey.
Resounding applause.
Hey, John, how you doing?
I've had a good day, man. Good day. I'm happy.
John, where are you right now?
The wine helps. I'm a New Yorker, and I'm in my as of a couple of months ago, country log cabin about 70 minutes from New York.
Okay.
And where I'm building everything. Well, we are building everything, and including a circus studio.
No way.
Yes way. Well, hopefully.
For a minute, I thought you were in a black hole, and I was like, you've got good reception.
No, we get better reception here, man, because I'm not competing with 9 million other people for bandwidth. So it's like,
That's true.
Things are fast.
That's true. Yeah, people don't get that, but you get good reception out in the woods. All the animals get great reception.
Exactly, especially the bunnies.
Oh yeah, we know how to do it.
Yeah, so John, you've been a child television actor, huh?
That was a while ago. I'm 71, so that was like 60 years ago. I mean, I was washed up at 12, man. You know, I mean.
Well, yeah, like that's the thing. That's the thing about being a child actor. You know, you can't forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I've had a few lifetimes.
You hear about it a lot. Kids get caught up in the fame. Pretty soon they're hopped up on Skittles all the time. They can never get enough Skittles.
The Skittles are, you know, don't put them down. But I wasn't famous enough to get too hopped up. But anyway.
Okay.
Great. So what did you do though as like a child television actor? Any shows that we would have heard of?
You're a bit young for that. Well, it's funny because, you know, I got into clowning, but just coincidentally, my first gig, and I never had any lessons or nothing. My first gig was like a few days after my 7th birthday, and I performed a skit on the Red Skelton show with Red Skelton and Jackie Gleason. So that was like, you know, Clown Predestiny or something. I vaguely remember it, you know.
Yeah, those are two heavyweights there.
Yeah.
So did they treat you all right? Do you remember that?
I don't remember at all. I have a couple of visual images of it, and I searched like the internet, like if that episode was archived somewhere. But you know, those days that, you know, they would take these kinescopes and they would like erase them so they could use the tape again. So like he was on for 10 years and like most of it's lost. Most of Ernie Kovacs was lost. I mean, it's ridiculous.
That seems so crazy that they got rid of shows that easily. What's a show that you've seen in the last 10 years that you wish was filmed on that same tape that you could be like, whoop, it's gone?
I don't remember the last 10 years. Wait. I had too much wine to remember the last 10 years. I'm an old man. I only remember like 50 years ago. You know, I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
You just got there's a sweet spot in there where you're like, yep, ask me anything in that window.
Well, actually, last 10 years, I don't know. Actually, I like a lot of stuff. But I don't know how to narrow it down, be honest with you.
Hey, John, so are you keep mentioning wine. Are you drinking some wine right now?
Thomas Jefferson, a great quote, he said, red wine is the milk of old men. And I subscribe to that. I try to stay under a bottle a night, but it really mellows me out at night. I sip slowly. I don't get drunk, but it works. It's a good ending to a long day.
Yes. Oh, I hear you. This is how I kind of, some days I start my day.
Yeah.
But, you know, especially nowadays, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, nowadays they're all long days. God.
Yeah, we're working. You know, we're built. I got this place. This place. It's a sweet place. Come visit. And we're refurbishing this log cabin and building this circus studio. And and I'm doing it with my old clown partner from the 70s and 80s. You know, we toured for like 12 years, and he kind of drifted out of clowning and became a builder. And now he's come east. He's from the West Coast. He's come east, and he's the brains behind rebuilding the house and setting up the circus studio. So we like work 8-10 hours a day doing construction, and he's even older than me. And so the
And
wine
then you sit with wine, and you're like, "Hey, remember that year that I can remember?
Nah,
That was a good year."
He goes to sleep a lot earlier than me. He's like a 9 p.m. person. I'm like a 1 a.m. person.
It's because you're still in that clown lifestyle. He already switched over.
Yeah. Well, he is 9 months older, so that could be it,
Yeah. Hey, John, we actually had a question here. Who is your clown partner?
My clown, well, we don't perform anymore, but we perform we toured for about 12 years, 70s and 80s. Fred Yockers, who currently lives on the San Juan Islands off the coast of Northwest Washington State. And he built his own house, and we maintained the friendship. And, here we are. I guess we go back 40 years or something. So, it's sweet. It's sweet. Tonight, after a hard day's work and a swim we're at Greenwood Lake, so there's a lake 5 minutes away. In dinner, we watched Harold and Maude, which he loves, and I hadn't seen in 40 years. Yeah. So it's sweet. Sometimes these things continue and pay dividends. And we were out of touch for 10 or 20 years. Just sporadic touch, but here we are again, and so it's good.
Yeah.
Very
John,
good.
I gotta say, if I'm in a cabin in 40 years hanging out with Stinky, I'm gonna need a lot of that red wine.
Yeah, it works though, but it works, It does the trick.
Hey, John, physical comedy. So you teach physical comedy, huh? So how do you? What's do you teach how to trip and stuff, or how do you teach people physical comedy?
As if you don't know, but yeah, that's a big question. I teach physical techniques. I teach ways to use it with character and stories, scenes. So we try to put a lot of material together with it, and I teach in all over the place. I'm kind of retired, but I do a lot of this, and I like it because I like the people, and I do it more in Europe because the clown physical comedy scene is actually stronger there than the United States. But
Careful.
Well, in the United States, there are some great places like
we got a lot of good clowns.
Las Vegas,
they're mostly
Theater
in politics.
Hub.
Oh, yeah, Vegas Theater Hub. Yeah, there's a lot of great physical.
Yes, I have taught there twice, and hopefully will teach in a future incarnation thereof. At this point, in my life, I'm 71 3/4, and I can survive without the money, although I like the money. But the people are wonderful, and it makes me feel useful, quite frankly. And so I go different places, and I also direct shows. I've directed shows in Ireland and in Italy, and a couple other places I can't remember because of the wine. So it's rewarding, and there's a community, as there is as I experienced in my 2 trips to Vegas. There is this community of clown, circus, vaudeville, variety, whatever you want, movement theater. That's beautiful, and it's you go there and you connect, and to me, it's pretty wonderful.
Yeah, sounds great. And it's just going back to what you said earlier. I know it's nice to feel useful. I haven't felt that in a very, very long time. But maybe I'll get back there. Maybe I'll find the world to find a use for me someday. We'll see.
Hold on. The other day, We were in the RV.
You can come here and we'll put you to work. You'll feel real useful and exploited.
Oh, sure.
I'm pretty sure the other day I had greasy hands and I used your jacket to wipe them off. You were very useful.
Wow. I guess there's a few things I've been useful for over the last little while here, Bunny. I guess you're.
I don't want to be in a cabin with you in 40 years, but you're doing okay.
No, we're in this.
I hope to be somewhere in 40 years. That would be the world's record, probably. But I'll go for it.
Yeah, you go for it, John. I know you look like a fit guy. You know what, John? It was great to talk to you. We're gonna move on to our next guest, but we're gonna bring you back at the end of our three guests, and you're gonna do our panel discussion. All right?
I'll be here.
All right. Thank you very much, John. It was a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest, he's an improviser, sketch writer, voice-over actor, and amateur facial hair grower. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Kris Chung.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kris, how you doing?
Hi, doing all right.
Good. Where are you at?
I'm at my home in the bedroom.
Great. Where is your home? Like,
Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
All right, start looking. Huh? Las Vegas. Oh, so not too far from Laughlin, where we are. So welcome to the show, Kris. It's great to have you. So one thing that stuck out here from your introduction here is an amateur facial hair grower, huh? So have you ever thought about going pro with that, or?
I'm trying real hard. I think I've been going amateur. It's been a few months now, and this is about the most that it's ever been in my life.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that it kicks into second gear and maybe get something that you got going or Bunny. That would be the dream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is my what is it? So this is my 718 shadow, I guess. So this is what happens. But if there's a way, I just want to know because you're saying amateur, and if there's a way to go pro, I'm looking for more opportunities. So if you can hook me up to any way to
I'm just trying to get in. I'm just trying to get a something that qualifies as a beard. So
yeah, well, it'll happen. It'll happen for you, Kris. So you're an improviser, sketch writer, voiceover actor. You know, we've had other voiceover actors, haven't we, Bunny?
I think so. I think we have. We could get them all together. We should get them all in one room and just listen to the chaos.
Yeah, you know what? We'll do a show, and we won't have any video. It'll just be voiceover.
Yeah.
So
that'd be
Kris,
pretty good.
Would you ever consider that? It would be easier for me if I just show up and just sit in front of the camera and you talk for me. Would that?
Just dub for you?
Yeah. Dub for Stinky.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I could do that. I can do an impression. And yeah, I can work off a script, improvise.
Let's test it out right now, Kris. Okay?
Yeah, Kris, you're gonna do.
Sure.
Shut up, Stinky. You just be the face, Kris. You're gonna do all of Stinky's dialogue. Okay, you ready?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Go.
So, you know what? I'm just gonna do the show drunk from now on. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So, yep. I'm just gonna be hammered because I can't take it anymore. So.
Wait a minute. Did you ever start, Kris?
Yeah, that was.
What do you think?
That wasn't me. I didn't say any of that.
What? That was
guys.
crazy.
That was not me.
That's very flattering.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well,
that
actually,
was great.
person online here says that's pretty spot on. Yeah. That's great. Great. So what other so sketch writer, huh? So where do you write these sketches?
I thought you drew sketches.
Well.
Don't people draw sketches and write books?
This is comedy sketches.
I gotcha. Skits. I gotcha.
I do sketch comedy with my wonderful group, Cardio Spider, who I've been together with for 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
That's 5 years. That's nothing compared to me and Bunny here. We've been stuck together for a long time, but
yeah.
But 5 years, that's pretty impressive. Things in Vegas don't usually last for 5 years.
No.
Yeah, we're still going at it, or trying to. We're trying to figure out what to do now that we can't meet each other physically. So that's been an interesting challenge.
Yeah. So, but have you been doing anything though? Have you been able to create anything working from a distance?
Gosh, we've been doing some improv. We recently did, we've been doing a couple of heralds virtually, which has been interesting.
Who's Harold?
Why are you doing long form improv?
Oh.
But except usually done in person. So it's been interesting trying to figure out how to do long form improv on Zoom. But it's been fun. We've been doing some, other improv. We've been, pitching around sketch ideas. The last thing we did was we did a great, we did a video tribute to the Las Vegas Theater Hub, which is run by a great guy, Darren Patura.
Oh, yeah.
And that was fun. That was something that brought us together and got us moving and motivated. But ever since then, yeah, we've been searching for our next project.
Great. Well, I would love to say we got an opportunity for you, but we don't have any.
Yeah, except for if you got someone on your team who can voice over for me, maybe you guys could just voice over for one of these whole episodes, and we can take a break with our lovely voices.
Yeah. We can just use cardboard cutouts, Bunny.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That'd be fun. Yeah, we could try that. Well, I could do both. It's a possibility.
Don't be too eager, Kris. Don't be too eager, okay? Make us work for it.
Oh, someone mentioned gathering outdoors is much safer. So how about improv in the park? How about have you ever thought of that, doing improv in the park?
We have actually. We've thought about it. It's a bit hot now, I suppose, for that in the Vegas summer heat. But it's something we were thinking about once things open up a little more. Maybe we could, and we feel comfortable enough meeting in person outdoors. But that I think eventually it's going to have to happen.
Yeah, you know what? I think you can do the show wearing these.
Ooh, look at those.
Maybe your whole group can become patrons and get these Stinky and Bunny masks, and then
that's right.
You perform because they catch everything. Like, look at this. My finger doesn't go.
Nothing gets through there.
It'll catch whatever tries to pass through that thing. So I would do that. That's what I would wear anyway if I was.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We've actually we're talking about the prospect of performing in masks and what that'd be like. We were joking about how like maybe every scene we'd find a justification for wearing masks, like whether we're bandits that are robbing the train, or gangstas, or ninjas, surgeons.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Have to be, justify the use of masks.
That's a good workaround.
Yeah. Hey, we had a question here from E. Welcome in. Hey, where did the name Cardio Spider come from? Like, I think it's obvious to me, but where did that come from there, Kris?
Gosh, that's a good question. I don't. That actually, I think that was that name was spawned before I came on. Actually, it was, I think, Dorothea Dealey. I think she came up with it originally. So I'm not sure. Sorry, I don't have the answer to that one.
Yeah,
I made
I
something
thought,
up, but
you know what? I think she's here. I see her out there on Facebook. So, Dorothea, maybe you can answer that question for us, because Kris,
Throw it in our comments. Throw it in those comments.
even though Kris is part of the team, he doesn't know. We totally don't remember. Another member of your team just said. So yeah, I guess it's just one of those things that just happened. Yeah, but Kris, it was great. You know what? It was great to talk to you. It's nice to meet more people that live in Las Vegas. Hopefully, we'll get this RV fixed and be able to drive up there and see you guys someday. But we're going to talk to you more at the end of the show, and we're going to go on to our next guest. So thank you very much, Kris. We'll come right back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest, he's a clown. Oh, you should talk to John because he's a clown. Anyway, I'll start that. I interrupted myself. I'll have to go back. Okay, our next guest. He's a clown, actor, creator, and purveyor of chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Matt Morgan.
Hola. ¿Cómo está, gentlemen?
Oh, we're doing good. How are you doing up there, Matt?
I'm super. I got a little bit of a sunburn, so I feel a bit spicy today, and I've been having a few beers, so I'm loose all over.
That usually makes our show a lot better.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
If anybody's out there watching this show sober, I don't recommend it. But if that's the way you live, then that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I would suggest having yourself a drink out there. And joining Patreon and coming to the after party. Anyway, Matt. So yeah, what kind of beer was that you got there? Can I see that again?
Is there anything about product placement in here? So this is an 805. It is a California brewed lager to chill properly, and I'm a light beer drinker, and it's kind of I would rather do a Bud Light than a Guinness, and that might be a controversial point of view.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get. Well, you already got booed, actually.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Yeah.
I thought they were trying to scare me, but now I realize they're heckling me, which is fine. I'm okay.
Yeah. We like to represent all people here.
Of course.
You know, all you humans are fine.
Of course. And you know, maybe somebody who drinks Guinness is a more in-depth and well-rounded person. But I prefer to consume large amounts in short amounts of time. So, you know, it's
you don't like that. You don't like that thick Guinness.
No, I don't.
That
it's hard to do.
molasses-y thick Guinness.
Yep. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, our Gaff, the guy who does the technicalities here, he says that's what I'm drinking as well right now. So, what?
805 or Guinness?
Yeah, right.
Guinness or Bud Light? What do you, Gaff? Please clarify.
Clarify. Please clarify it.
That's a loving way of putting it. I love it. 805 right now? Get out, Gaff. What are the chances?
That's our Gaff. I have to try it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, product placement, so far as that goes on our show, what we like to do is thank you for placing that. But if anybody from 805 is out there watching this and would like to send us a check, you can go ahead and do that. Look us up on
just
our
send
website.
it 805. Also Guinness, you know.
Yeah,
You
Bud
can
Light
send
too.
a check too.
Yeah,
That's
everything.
hilarious.
If you guys want to support it,
I mean, that's one way you could do it. You could kind of try to get people to sponsor the show, or you could just like choose the people you want and just inundate them with, you know, product placement, and hopefully you make enough noise that they just start sending you money. Maybe it works that way.
I think it might.
Like I drink like a bunch of whiskey. If any whiskey companies are out there want to send me free product too, that would work. And I'll say,
they don't even have to send a check, really, probably, right? It's just product is good enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Along those same lines, anyone out there representing Big Carrot, if you want to send me checks for carrots, you just do it.
Who owns carrots?
Big Carrot.
Big Carrot.
Yeah.
Company.
Yeah.
Hey, So Matt, I'm looking at your thing here. So you say you're a clown? That's correct?
Yes, sir. I traveled with the Ringling Brothers Circus as a clown for a few years in the late 90s. Lived on a train, all those things.
Oh, wow. So have you ever met up with John in your circles?
Well, no, but I think, missed each other just by sheer moments over time. But when you said that he was going to be here, I got a little giggly, and I'm just trying to be cool about it. I wouldn't mind being trapped in a cabin in the woods with him, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like if I had to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't, right?
He's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Now, when you're talking about traveling with the circus, I'm already noticing, like, if I were to put up a Venn diagram, and on one side I put circus performer, and the other side I put hobo, how many of those, what kind of things would fall in the middle there? Like sleeping on a train.
Yeah, sleeping on a train, living out of a bag.
Live out of a bag.
Barbecuing in the dirt a lot.
Yep. Yelling at kids.
Yelling at kids.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Wearing your makeup to sleep. I don't know, maybe many hobos who wear makeup, but you know.
Well, yeah, but they would definitely wear it to sleep for sure.
For sure.
Drinking out of a barrel with like a big tin cup.
Yes.
Is that something you guys did a lot?
Yeah. I was about to say that we drank a lot of beer and popped a lot of pills, but maybe that's not the best thing to talk about right now. I don't know.
I think there's some hobos that cross over into that.
Yeah, for sure. That's maybe how they ended up there, most likely. But I would say sleep. The best sleep I ever got in my life was in a train run. When we were traveling from one town to the next and you're on a train for 3 days, there's nowhere to go. So you just sleep, and it's the jiggle of the train. It was the best sleep I've ever had in my life.
Nice. I've never been on a train myself, but I romanticize about running beside the train there and jumping on it, finding an empty car, getting out of my life right now.
Well, I was going to say, you might be able to make your way to Vegas a little bit faster if you just ride the rails. But who knows where you'll end up, really, I guess.
That's true.
Hey, so Matt, I'm looking at the time. We're getting on here already. I want to talk to you.
Oh my gosh. It's just such an interesting show.
I know. We got, like I told you, Bunny, I was excited. We got guests that are interesting. All our guests have been interesting on the show, but I'm just saying, it's nice to have. Hey, Matt, where are you right now, by the way?
I'm in my stepbrother's bedroom.
Were you just trying to give a little toot-toot so you remember that train life? Uh-oh. Train's going. Stinky, go catch a train.
Oh.
Stinky.
I'm jumping on that thing.
We could have a whole Foley show with Kris doing all the voiceovers and me doing the sound effects.
That'd be pretty cool.
Back and drink, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. You know what? Maybe we'll do that at the after party. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to join Patreon and come to the after party, maybe we'll do that. Come and say.
Woo!
Yeah, it's not too late to get on that Patreon.
No, I'll try to get you in as best I can. But hey, so Matt, it was great to talk to you.
Thank you.
We're gonna keep talking to you actually, so we don't have to say goodbye because you're gonna stay here, and we're just gonna bring back our other guests, John and Kris. John and Kris, are you out there? John and Kris, let's have you back here for panel discussion. And the question of the day. Question of the day.
I'm
Hey,
here.
Kris.
I'm
Hey,
here.
I hear Kris.
Yep.
Hey,
There we go.
All
There we
right,
go.
everybody's here. Great. Good. All right, guests. Here's the question of the day.
Oh, hold on. Let's do this song again. And Matt, will you give us some train whistles?
Yep,
You
yep.
got question of the day. Toot, toot. Here we go. Yeah. Question of the day. Question of the day. Here comes that big old question of the day. Nice. Very nice.
Nice. Now we have to have him back. Maybe
We
we
got
could
a
just
band.
send. Maybe you can just send us a recording of that, Matt,
Mhm.
and then we'll put it into our show next week. Hey, Are you okay, Matt? Are you choking?
Uh-oh.
Don't try to hide it. Just the 805 went down the wrong hole.
Oh,
I got
geez.
excited by that opportunity for work.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't.
I've heard that about 805. It doesn't care. It just wants in your body.
Yes.
Quickest way there. Whatever. It'll take the passes of least resistance.
I'm sick of being stuck in traffic.
All right, panel. Here we go. Who or what is inspiring you right now? Is anybody inspiring you guys right now? Anything?
I am.
Oh.
We're trying to create a lot of online content, as everyone is. So I'm watching a lot of Monty Python's Flying Circus, Laugh-In, and Magnum PI.
The one that sticks out is Magnum PI.
Oh man.
How does that fit into to creating online content?
It reminds me of my youth and happier times.
So you're doing the original Magnum PI.
Yeah. I didn't even know there was a new one. I had no idea. And people have asked me, "Oh, are you watching the new one or the old one?" I didn't even know there was a new one.
It's called Magnum 3.14. It's very hip.
Are there shorts in it though? Really?
Oh yeah, those shorts are short, exponentially short.
Okay.
They're getting shorter every app.
I'd be down. Yeah, old school Magnum. It's just it's good TV. That guy's got legs forever. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Golly. Yeah, so that's what's getting me a little bit these days.
Hey, Kris and John, are you getting any inspiration out there nowadays? Or what's inspiring you?
Well, who goes first?
Whoever wants to. John, you're speaking now.
Okay. Well, first of all, Kris, I got to be in competition with you, about beard growth, because this is like 6 months. I'm like a Northern European pasty white male who's like my 5 o'clock shadow is more like 5 or 10 days. You're not the only one, but inspiring. First of all, you got to say everybody who's fighting for and into the Trumpian era and everything it stands for and blah 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 blah. I think you know what I mean. I think that's the most important thing. I'm inspired. Actually, by Fred, who we talked earlier about, my clown partner who's asleep. But moving forward and following dreams and doing stuff like that. I had a third one, but I already forgot it because I'm an old man. But that's enough. I get 2.
Nice. Well, thank you so much, John. Hey, Kris, are you being inspired? Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to get Kris's answer here, so anybody that is wondering about the cardio spider name, Dorothea here, she actually wrote about it in the comments on Facebook. So you can check that out on the Facebook comments of this video if you want to know what that answer is. So Kris, who or what's inspiring you nowadays?
Well, first of all, thanks, John, for the shout out about facial growth. I actually hope to attain your level of facial growth at any point in my life, actually. But in answer to your question, this may sound a little corny, but it's my 2-year-old daughter who I've been spending a lot of time with lately, probably more so than I usually would have if things went a little differently. But she's just a force of nature. She's at an age where she's just learning something new every day. Her personality is just super bold, which also it causes a lot of panic around the house because she's constantly falling off things and going into things head first, literally. But
there's something that humans love doing is jumping off stuff.
Yes.
I've known a few buddies do that as well, there, buddy.
Yeah, that's true.
But she's just I've been able to spend a lot of time with her and get to know her. I'm really glad for that. I guess there's some positives to take out of this whole situation, is a lot of time spent with the kids. Some people would say that's a negative, but it's both.
Nice. Well, you got a comment here from Melissa that said, "Aw." So you got one of those reactions there. Yeah. Of course, you know, you got to go to the kids if you got them, you know, as, yeah, it's beautiful to kind of be inspired by your own offspring, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why you have so many, Bunny.
Well, yeah. Well, like when you, especially with you humans, you have offspring, you're basically looking at a younger, better version of you all the time. So you're like, I got to get where they are. It's pretty good. I mean, it'll keep you on your toes.
Yeah. The whole thing is, you know, with kids is that you want to make sure that they're doing it better than you did it, right? And I'm done. I'm done this. I've never finished the whole flask during a show before, ladies and gentlemen. This is a first. So
we inspired you.
I know. That's my inspiration. Is I finally did it. I drained my Stinky and Bunny flask, which, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna start giving away more Stinky and Bunny flasks in just a minute here, or on another show. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we're hitting that time of day again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's 7:42, so we're gonna have to start wrapping things up and get into that. We got that after party to go to.
Oh, the after party where things get crazy.
All right, that's where the show really is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for those people that are our patrons already. You really keep this show going. We couldn't do it without you. And we want to welcome our new patron, Tanya McIntosh, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Thank you so much.
Woo! Woo!
A new member. Yeah, you can check it out. We have some like behind the scenes videos there now, and other things like that. You get a mask, you can get a t-shirt, you can get a hoodie, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Maybe those action figures someday, huh, buddy?
Yeah, we'll see, you know.
Help support us. I know there's a lot of things to support out there, so if you can, that's cool. But ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to wrap up this show by thanking our special guests that came and joined us here today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for John Towsen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, John. Ladies and gentlemen, we had Kris Chung. Thank you very much, Kris. Lovely to have you. And Matt Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Matt. It was great to have you, the three of you, on our show. It was a fantastic time. And make sure that everybody comes back and that you see us next week, every Tuesday at 7 o'clock until things
Whether
change.
you want it or not, that's where we're going to be.
That's right. Join us, or you can, or you don't have to. I don't care. Whatever, we'll still do a show. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here this week, and we'll see you next week, hopefully. Bye-bye.